to my llama, I ride like Obama, I hit you with drama. Say Papa
guys, it's ghetto. Today we're here with another. That's not what we're here with, but we're here with a story time video. By the time I got racially profile. Okay, it's probably the worst time to make a video like this because everybody knows about what's going on with the Floyd.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
George Floyd case with him getting killed and the rioting. So I just want to make a video kind of not 100% related to it, but you'll get what I'm talking about. So basically, this happened. I think I was in the 6th or 7th grade. So we lived in a white neighborhood, and it was like me and a couple of other black kids. So the day before, we planned all to come outside and ride our bikes because we all had bikes. So we like race, we had like a trail in the back of the neighborhood we could go through. So it was fun. And then we went to the house. First, we went and got rounded us three up first, and then we went to go to his house, knock on the door. We didn't see any cars out there, but we probably thought his parents went home, but he could come out. So we went, boom, 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 knocked on the door. And mind you, we knew him, so it wasn't like, oh, we just met him. No, we knew this man. So we been knocking for like 5 minutes, and then the dude, his name was Rico. This man started like boom, 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 like just hitting on it. So as we're doing that, some lady in a minivan rolls by, and she's like,
"What are y'all doing to my grandson's house?"
And we're like, "Oh, we're just trying to see can he come out. Like, is he home?" And then she's like, "Y'all trying to break in the house?" We're like, "Oh, hold up, 1 minute. How did you got that twisted up? And then she just like, she's gonna call the cops on us. And yes, I'm trying to remember at the same time while I'm trying to talk about it. She said she was gonna call the cops on us, and being us, we got out of there, but we did, but we were going. I'm joking. Okay, okay. So when she said that, we just said all right, and actually, no, we sat there for a minute because we was like, all right, call him, because we know this man, and we continue knocking on the door, and then she never picked up the phone and called. She just sat there and said she can call the cops, get away. So we said, all right, he's not home, so we're gonna leave. She followed us, mind you, she followed us and was like, "Where do y'all live at? Where's your parents' number and stuff like that?" And we sitting there like, man, we just kept running. And it got to a point when she followed us like halfway around the neighborhood, and we just like, we took off on our bikes. We were just like, all right, she's not leaving, let's dip. And surprisingly, we was faster than that minivan. Oh, she just can't drive because old people, no offense. And we were gone. We was out of there. And okay, we was gone. We was alright. That was weird. That was crazy. But we Gucci. We were not Gucci. We were far from Gucci. I thought we was Gucci, but we was not Gucci. So we were, I want to say like 30 minutes later, we ran because he didn't come out, so we decided to run our neighborhood by ourselves. We see the minivan. All right, fix my camera. Let's get it. So basically, the van was coming towards us, and we was like, "Oh, there she go." And then basically, of course, she saw us and stopped and like saying, "Where y'all live at?" And we was like, "We don't have to tell you that." And she was like, "Yes, you do. I'm neighborhood watch." And we was like, "No, stranger danger. No, we're not telling you nothing. We're not gonna tell you where we live at. You in a van, my G? No, you in the." And then you got your creepy husband with the bald head right there. Him, you see him? Yeah, right there. No. And then we decided to ride off, and she started. At this point, she's yelling like, "Come back here! Where do you live at?" We're like, "This lady's crazy." And then probably 3 to 4 hours later, everybody decided to go home. I was around with the last kid, and we go past his house. And once we got to his house, we talked for a bit, like talking about what happened with this lady. And then he went in, and he lives in a dead end, so I had to come after he went in. I just went around and turned back. And when I turned around, guess what I saw? The van. And at this point, I'm like, I'm the only one here. Oh my God. So at this point, I knew I had to make a decision. 1. Gonna put it number 1. All right. Run. Number 2. Go out like a G. Or 3. I don't know. I went with the first option. No, not not the first. I didn't run. I went to the second. I just like rolled past. Like at this point, I was like, I'm not gonna listen to this lady. And just kept. And then at this point, she turns like she whipped that van. She whipped that van, bro. I was like, whoa. And like she pulled up like, and bro, I'm talking like the van, like, all right, this is my bike handle. Like, okay, this is my bike handle. The van was like right here. It was like. Okay, it was that close from like my bike handle. At this point, she's like, she has a smile on her face, like no, and she's like, where do you live at? I'm like, why? No, I'm not telling you where I live at. And then at this point, I realized I have to go. I'm thinking, well, hold up, I gotta go home. She's gonna follow me home. Rip. And I'm like, bro, I stopped. Like, at this point, I'm like, can you stop following me? And then I realized she wasn't gonna stop following me. I said, all right, babe, I'm just gonna go home because my step at the time, my stepbrother there, he was home, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get him. So I'm riding my bike, and she's following me steady, saying, I know y'all try to break in that house. I'm like, I'm 12. What are you talking about? I'm not really 12, but I just came with the age in my head. But then then went inside the house, and bro, like she was outside my house, right? And by the way, this is where it gets good. All right. So my stepbrother comes out, and he's on the phone with my stepdad at the time, and he's telling him what's going on, and he's out there. And then, okay, my friend dad is a firefighter. I didn't say that. Well, my friend at that time was a firefighter. His dad and him pulled up at the exact same time, bro. That was perfect. And like my house was right here, and the street was like right there. It was perfect, like perfect, bro. And then he gets out, and he's like, "Is this the lady he was talking about?" He was like, "Yes." And then he was like, "Ma'am, why are you messing with my son?" And then she's like, "They tried to break in the house down there." And then he was like, "We know that kid." And then I'm like, "Yeah, that's our friend. Like we know that kid." And then she's like, no, I saw you try to break in the window. I'm like, what? And at this point, my stepdad's hearing all this stuff saying, this lady racist. I'm like, okay then, is that what it seems like? So my friend's dad started giving her the business. He wasn't cussing her out. He was being like professional. And he was like saying, like, this is wrong. They know the kid because he's came over his house before he played basketball. He knows the kid, like, and it turns out that it wasn't even his grandma. The lady wasn't his grandma. The lady was a Karen. And basically, the whole entire time this is going on, and like he took, like when he would glance away, like he was like just talking, and like he would go back to get something from his car. I don't know what he was get. I would never forget the bro. She glanced at me, bro. She glanced at me with the most evilest, bro. I kid you not, the most evil look, bro, because she knew she lost. She knew she lost. And she gave his dad her contact info. She never picked up, never came back. Like, bro, like if there isn't racial profiling, I don't know what it is. I don't know. This may be wrong. She might have just been an old lady looking for problems, a Karen. I don't know. All I know is that could have really went bad and then you never know what these people are capable of. Like, bro, she could have had a 44 in the back and like, woo, crazy. So yeah, that was the story about time that we kind of. I'm pretty sure I have more stories, but I won't remember them. But that was the time that we got racial profiled because we was knocking on. It wasn't all right. Black kids, white neighborhood, knocking on doors, constantly knocking on doors. And no white people with them, just black people. Racial profiling. Think we're trying to break in. So screw you, lady. So yeah, if you enjoy this, yeah, the other video did decent. It did good. I like it. If I want to see more of these, I already know. Get this video to 10 likes, at least 10 likes. I'm gonna put 10 likes because I can't get 50 likes no more. I'm sorry guys, 50 likes is not possible no more. But hey, that's good, kinda. But hey, like, subscribe. Hope you're having a great day. We'll see you in the next video. That brunch.